Hi, babes. Welcome to the LVME Unbrkn podcast. I am your host, Mercedes. This is where we swallow the big pills, not the little ones. I came across this person speaking about indulging in too much self care. And I was like, ouch. You mean to tell me this ain't my world and y'all just living in it? Like, you mean to tell me I can't just do things for myself all day, every day, 24/7 for the rest of my life? Ouch. I mean, what do you expect from a princess, babes? What do you expect from a queen? You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. So it made me think about the question. And the question is too much self-care a sign of self-obsession? And how can we recognize when our focus on self-care is becoming unhealthy? Now, this is a big pill. This is going to be a really big pill for some of y'all because I know some of y'all like, what? What you mean? Like, I live for me. And da. Listen, babe, let me preface this by saying anything that I say from this point forward is only my opinion. I'm speaking from my own personal experience and like my own journey in life where I've learned certain things. And yeah, nobody is right or wrong in this world. I am a firm believer that nobody is right or wrong in this world. We're all just trying to survive this thing called life. And I believe we all can help each other do that if we just be a bit more open-minded. I think if we just become a bit more open-minded and at least try to understand things from another person's perspective, it'll be a much simpler world. Like, is it me or is the world just super sensitive these days? Like, exactly. So yeah. And I thought about this and I was like, wait, that's a good one. Let me look up the definitions. So I looked up the definitions of self-care and self-obsession. And I'm going to put it on the screen as well so you guys can, for those of you that's visual like me, you can read it yourself. Pause the screen if you need to. Self-care was defined as taking time to rest, recharge, and prioritize mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Straightforward, you know? Self-obsession is an excessive focus on self-care that can lead to narcissistic. It's the narcissistic, okay? That can lead to narcissistic behaviors or neglect responsibilities and relationships. And honestly, I think that these definitions really help put this whole entire topic into a nutshell. This is an opinion. I do believe that too much self-care can become a self-obsession, and it's very unhealthy. It's giving toxic, it's giving red flag, it's giving tomato. Because be for real. Like, it's okay to be selfish, and that's a whole nother topic in itself. But it's okay to be selfish, but so to a certain extent. I believe that, and I've learned this even with like me being a church going girl, Christian girl, just like I read the Bible quite a bit. I do believe that we are here to serve other people. I don't believe that we're here only for ourselves. Self-care should be about maintaining good health and well-being, just taking care of yourself, but you shouldn't use self-care as an excuse to isolate, as an excuse to neglect your responsibilities, as an excuse to close people out. It's like, once you start using self-care as an excuse, I do believe that it's becoming a self-obsession and it's unhealthy. Again, y'all, this is not me saying self-care is a problem. This is not me saying that self-care isn't important, because baby, I'm a self-care girly. I love me some self-care, but I'm also self-aware. If you ask yourself and say, hey, you indulging in self-care, is it more so being used to enhance your life, or is it being used to detract from life? And if it's the latter, then baby, you got something to work on. If you're using it to detract from life, you do not have a healthy balance of self-care. And it's that simple. And you can also measure it by those around you. Those that actually care about you, they're going to say something or do something or hint at the fact that you may be acting a bit too self-centered. You might be a little too self-obsessed. You might think the world really revolves around you. They'll either say it directly or they'll create a distance between you and them, or I don't know. But if you pay attention, you'll know. And if that's the case, then you would need to take some time to self-reflect and do some reevaluating and figure out how to create more of a healthy balance of self-care for yourself. I also want to make it clear that self-care doesn't have to involve you alone. Like, I feel like there's those things that bring you peace, but those things might involve other people. If you engage in those things with other people, like whether you go to the park and do like a paint and sip in the park with your girls, or like just anything like that, go to the movies with the girls day out, that also is self-care. So if you need help with creating a balance with self-care, then maybe you should find things to do that allow you to socialize with others while treating yourself to something. I just want you to take away that you shouldn't push people away. You involving yourself in self-care and just doing day-to-day activities that involve only you. It shouldn't be a situation where you're doing that so much to where you have completely shut out the world and completely shut out your responsibilities and have caused people that actually genuinely care about you to feel some type of way about, they shouldn't feel neglected. I mean, that's my take on it. I think this conversation can go in so many different directions. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Let me know. I would love to hear it from I would love to hear like an antagonist point of view. Like, if I'm the protagonist, someone give me an antagonist point of view. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's something I don't understand because I don't live a certain type of lifestyle, or I don't have to go do certain things. I don't know what that looks like. But if you feel like, no, this is why I have to indulge in self-care this much, because my life consists of me doing this and that and da 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 da. Let me know. I would love to hear it. Like, this is a conversation. But until the next episode, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for engaging, if you do engage.
You work at Kohl's, you in dental school. Wife and now you folding clothes, cooking dinner too. Young chiller, girl, I'm known as Pink Griffey too. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday.